Who is the villain in this war? Ask an American, they'll say Iran. Ask an Iranian, they'll say America. Two sides, two answers. Both completely convinced they're right. So here's the real question. What if neither of them chose that answer themselves? Human beings have a problem. We cannot handle moral complexity. Our brains, literally, scientifically, are wired to divide the world into two groups, us and them. Psychologists call this in-group versus out-group thinking. And it doesn't matter how intelligent you are. It doesn't matter how educated you are. The moment a war starts, your brain starts picking sides. Not because you analyze the facts, but because your government, your media, and your social circle already picked a side for you and you followed. We all do. On February 28, 2026, the United States and Israel launched nearly 900 strikes on Iran in just 12 hours. The operation was called Epic Fury, and within hours, every Western news channel had the same story. Iran was the threat. Iran had to be stopped. Iran was dangerous. But here's what they didn't ask. Who built Iran's original nuclear program? The United States. In 1957, who supported Saddam Hussein when he used chemical weapons against Iran in the 1980s? The United States. Who pulled out of the nuclear peace deal in 2018, a deal that was working? The United States. Now, I'm not saying Iran has no fault. I'm not saying Iran is innocent. What I'm saying is this. The villain in this story looks very different depending on which channel you're watching. This is called confirmation bias. Once your brain decides who the villain is, it stops looking for evidence against that belief. It only looks for evidence that confirms it. So if you believe Iran is evil, every Iranian missile looks like proof. If you believe America is the aggressor, every U.S. airstrike looks like proof. Both sides are watching the same war and seeing completely different stories. Psychologist Henry Tajfel proved this in the 1970s. You don't even need a real reason to hate the other group. Just put people on different teams. That's it. That's all it takes, and governments have known this for a very long time. While we argue online about who the villain is, a girls' school in Tehran was hit by a missile. 170 people died. Not soldiers, not politicians. People. Just like you. The real villain of every war isn't a country. It isn't a flag. Asterisk, it's the part of our brain that stops asking questions and starts picking sides. The next time you watch the news about this war, ask yourself one question. Who decided I should be afraid of these people? Because until you ask that question, you're not forming an opinion. You're being given one. If this video made you think differently, share it with someone who needs to see it. And drop a comment below. Who do you think the villain is? I'll see you in the next one.